Starting off our list at number 10, Sony. You know, the monster company that produces technology from gaming to electronics and everything in between, as well as more than I'm sure we know about? Well, they accidentally uploaded an entire movie to their page. Sony is known for uploading trailers for movies they produce to their YouTube channel as a tease and almost bait in hopes it'll intrigue fans enough that they'll buy the movie or at least get a ticket to go see it in theaters. You guys know how trailers work. But it seems someone accidentally uploaded the entire film instead of the trailer, which was their original intention. The film Cali the Killer was uploaded on YouTube, and the hour-and-a-half film was left on the platform for all to watch for a good 6 hours before anyone realized the hilarious mistake. It had about 11,000 views as well, so it's not like only a few people saw this one. Moving on to number 9, Cripperian. Back in September of 2014, the streamer and gaming YouTuber accidentally uploaded a video before it was scheduled to be released. Tweeted out, I quote, "I accidentally uploaded a YouTube video that was supposed to be scheduled from 2 weeks from now as public. Deleted after 2 views. Who won?" End quote. Cripperian was actually the one to admit the mistake himself. It's unclear which video he was even referring to, but whoever the 2 viewers were that got a sneak peek at some of the content the gamer was going to release, well, they're a couple of lucky kids, I guess. Or maybe adults, I don't know. He's currently sitting just under 1 million subs on YouTube though, so I don't think it hurt his brand too much. Number 8, a guy named Zack. Well, Zack here made a simple mistake when his fiancée proposed. The two of them spice up their life in the bedroom. And no, they weren't going to use pepper. She came up with the brilliant idea of inviting her friend, who Zack had never met, to join them one night to have some fun, if you get what I'm saying. For whatever reason, Zack felt it'd be a good idea to make a video introducing himself to this unknown friend, and went on explaining why the 3 of them getting intimate would be a great idea. The issue here is that Zack didn't send it to his fiancée's friend. He uploaded it to his YouTube channel by accident, which had 300 subscribers at the time. Of course, the video was taken down, but not before multiple people saw it, and news outlets picked it up. In at number 7, Filthy Frank TV. Better known now as Joji or even Pink Guy, a video was uploaded to his YouTube channel back in August of 2012 titled How to Say Hello in 30 Languages. This video was incredibly racist, with Joji filming himself playing into various stereotypes. To no surprise, he deleted the video, but other sources had already gotten a hold of it and re-uploaded it because, well, that's the internet for ya. Years later, he would stop making videos altogether on the YouTube channel Filthy Frank, which currently has over 6.5 million subscribers, but hasn't posted a new video in over 2 years. Number 6, Fabiano Caruana. Days before the World Chess Championship, a video was uploaded, or should I say leaked, showing Caruana's plan heading into his final matchup against Magnus Carlsen. Months of training and preparation went down the drain after one of Caruana's team members accidentally uploaded the video to YouTube. It was taken down shortly after being uploaded, but it was still up there long enough for many people to see, including Carlsen's team. At a press conference prior to their match, Caruana wouldn't comment on the leak, and when asked, Carlsen admitted he hadn't seen the video but was aware of it. In the end, Carlsen would win their matchup, proving this to be an incredibly costly error. Number 5, J Station. You guys probably know the story here, and if you don't, I'll keep it short and sweet. Jay's been known for pushing the boundaries or crossing the line in the YouTube community. Yet, quite recently, as in a few weeks ago, Jay made a video claiming his girlfriend had been the victim of a drunk driving accident and was killed. He then went on to make a 3 AM type video where he tried to contact her spirit through a Ouija board, and then he admitted it was all a stunt or prank and that his girlfriend actually left him. After getting an insane amount of backlash, Jay deleted the video, but according to his ex-girlfriend Alexa, she was never okay with everything that went down. As of this recording, Alexa claimed Jay had assaulted her, and Jay has been arrested and charged. Number 4, Samsung. Less than a week before Apple's biggest competition was set to unveil their new Galaxy Note 9, Samsung New Zealand accidentally uploaded an intro video which highlighted the phone's design and some of its top features. It was taken down rather quickly, but others managed to download it and re-upload the video anyway. Although it probably didn't affect the sales of the phone too much, I still wouldn't want to be the guy responsible for uploading that video. Safe to say he was probably out of a job shortly after. Number 3, Mona Lisa Perez. Probably one of the most famous YouTube stories that people tend to forget about quite often. Perez accidentally shot and killed her boyfriend, who is also the father of her daughter, for a YouTube stunt. Perez was also pregnant at the time, and they actually filmed the stunt in front of about 30 people, including their 3-year-old daughter. The stunt was supposed to go as follows. Pedro Ruiz III, the victim in this case, was to hold a thick, hardcover encyclopedia in front of his chest. Perez would then shoot him point blank with a .50 caliber Desert Eagle, and the book was going to stop the bullet. It didn't, and Ruiz died on the scene. Following the accidental killing, Perez was sentenced to 6 months in jail after pleading guilty to second-degree manslaughter. Of course, Perez didn't upload the video to her channel, but many news outlets got a hold of it and have left it online for all to see. And at number 2, Brooke Houts. You guys probably know the story here, but if you don't, Brooke accidentally posted the wrong version of her video to YouTube. In the video she uploaded, you could see Brooke grabbing, smacking, and even spitting on her dog, who isn't playing into the script she wanted for her original video. Following the incident, Brooke received an insane amount of backlash, yet for some reason, I still think she needs to deal with more. The LAPD did an investigation, but unfortunately, there was not enough of a case to charge or take the dog away from Brooke. As of now, it seems Brooke hasn't posted in almost 2 months, and it's probably because she couldn't deal with the repercussions of her actions. Now in at number 1, we got PewDiePie. Just Just a few years ago, PewDiePie uploaded a video of him ordering various jobs on Fiverr. He would then continue a few days later and record his reaction upon opening up each of the delivered jobs. Amongst one of those was an account called Funny Guys who had posted a job saying that for $5, they would write whatever you want on a piece of paper, hold it up, and dance in the jungle. This kind of randomness is exactly the humor that both PewDiePie and his audience share. To be fair, he would always ask for some insane request from each job, testing them in a way to find out if they would truly deliver. Most of them did not, however Funny Guys followed through and the end result shocked Felix.
What's with the Chris? I like the editing.
Subscribe to Keemstar.
Because of this, he lost his deal with Disney and then chose to delete the video. Starting us off at number 10, PewDiePie. Now, I think it's safe to say about 99% of the YouTube community knew about Pew's feud with T-Series and their race to be the first channel to hit 100 million subscribers. Over the course of their rivalry, which was very one-sided, Pew's made a few diss tracks that many claim to be racist. Although they are still available for viewing on his personal YouTube channel, the videos and songs are actually banned in India. T-Series went as far as taking Pew's content to the Delhi High Court, who then reached out to YouTube demanding they take the videos down. Clearly Pew's won the battle due to the fact that the videos are still on his channel, but they actually aren't available for viewing in India, meaning both lasagna as well as congratulations don't exist in India at all. Because of this, one of Pew's fans actually traveled from India to the UK to watch the diss track. Talk about a real one. Now in at number 9, Michael Boatwright. The name may or may not ring a bell, but he is currently awaiting trial, accused as one of the 4 men responsible for taking the life of late rapper XXXTentacion. After committing the crime, a video was then posted on YouTube in which it appears Boatwright is seen gloating and mocking X's last words. Unfortunately, his face is completely covered, so I can't 100% say for sure that it was in fact Boatwright who made the video, although multiple sources do believe it's him. Of course, if it is in fact him, that would be incriminating evidence, and it certainly shouldn't be on YouTube. The original video was taken down, but was re-uploaded by a handful of other accounts, and if I'm being honest with you guys, it is kind of hard to watch. Moving on to number 8, Zoe Burger. Remember her? I sure do. For those who don't, here's a quick history lesson. She began streaming on Twitch, wearing quite revealing clothing, and would twerk after winning some games. Zoe clearly used her looks to attract fans because, to be honest, her gameplay just wasn't there. But it worked. She got banned from Twitch a handful of times, came to YouTube and hit 1 million subscribers at a stupid fast rate. Could be wrong, but I think it maybe was like one of the fastest channels to hit 1 million. And given her tactics, you can imagine some of her content wasn't the most kid-friendly. More specifically, back in February of 2017, Zoe uploaded a video titled Surprising Strangers on Omegle, Real Footage. Side note, do you guys say Omegle or Omegle? I think it's Omegle, so we'll just stick with that. In the video, she could be seen talking to a handful of people on the video chat website and of course, revealing herself to some of them. It's unclear if the video was taken down by YouTube because it was inappropriate or because she didn't blur out the other people's faces and they probably didn't even know they were being filmed. Of course, the original video didn't fully show Zoe and she censored herself by putting spinning pictures of Keemstar's face over her chest when she exposed herself. Either way, this is a video YouTube definitely didn't want people to see, but Zoe still got it out there long enough that other people were able to download and re-upload it. So if you want to see Zoe Burger reveal herself on Omegle but have it censored with Keemstar's face, well, you know what to do. Just give YouTube a quick little search. Now in at number 7, Jake Paul. Once upon a time, Jake Paul dated a girl named Alyssa Violet. They had a nasty breakup, and then Alyssa started dating FaZe Banks. And then a bunch of drama went down where Jake accused Banks of assaulting his assistant at a club, a girl named Meg Zelly. Now, if you followed along with all this drama when it happened, you'll know they squashed the beef and all is good. If you don't care, well that's fine too. But while all this was going down, of course, YouTube videos about it were made. Jake uploaded a 15-minute vlog which included about 6.5 or 7 minutes of Jake explaining the entire situation while sitting down with his big brother Logan. He then took that video down, cut out the part where he explained what was happening in regards to the situation involving Banks and his assistant, and re-uploaded his vlog which showed his day-to-day life. As previously mentioned, they squashed the beef, but there was talk of slander, which is most likely why Jake decided to cut that part of the video out before re-uploading. Accusing someone of assault is very serious, and upon Jake realizing he'd get himself into some serious legal trouble for making such wild accusations, it looks like he decided to cut the crap. In at number 6, KSI. The date was September 29th, 2015, when KSI uploaded a video titled Strip FIFA 16 Mika Martinez. I'm sure by the title of the video you could figure out what happened, but if for whatever reason it isn't clear as day, KSI teamed up with Martinez and played a game of FIFA. I mean, they played against each other, but for the video they teamed up. And for every goal one of them scored, the other had to take off a piece of clothing, jewelry, or whatever they were wearing. Obviously, FIFA being one of KSI's main games, it wasn't a close match, and Martinez had to strip down to nothing but her bra and panties. Of course, this isn't the most YouTube-friendly content out there, and especially now given the fact that I can't even say certain words without the video getting flagged, you can imagine how they'd feel about this video. But it didn't make it that far. Back in 2015, YouTube's guidelines were already bringing down the hammer and ultimately deleted this video, deeming it inappropriate. Up next at number 5, Mo and Ethan Bradbury. If you saw their Another video, Insane Craigslist Social Experiment. You wouldn't even need to explain why it was deleted if you never got the chance to see it. There are versions that have been re-uploaded, but I wouldn't recommend watching it. In this video, the brothers, along with 3 other friends, set people up into thinking they were purchasing items off of Craigslist, only to jump them to prove a point. Now, when I say jump, I don't mean they beat them up, but these guys all had black ski masks on covering their faces, and in one instance, surrounded a guy on a street, dragged him into a van, and brought him to tears. Another example involves a woman being invited into a house, and then upon her being surrounded by 4 masked men, is also brought to tears. Eventually, the woman ran out the front door, and these guys had to chase her down to explain that it was a social experiment. But what they did was full-on kidnapping, and traumatizing without a doubt. It was even hard to watch, so I can't imagine what the victims were going through when it was happening to them. And at number 4, Rice Gum. Now, Rice has been known for making tons of diss tracks over his YouTube career, but when he decided to go after the 10-year-old daughter of Travis Barker, Blink-182's drummer, things got a little heated. Unlike other times Rice has beefed with YouTubers, they usually have a common understanding it will benefit both of them. Not always, but usually, and because of this, the beef is never as serious as it may seem online. But when Rice went through Barker's daughter's Instagram page and commented on how she dressed and looked, Travis felt he crossed the line. The video was titled 10-year-old Instagram Roast, the next Jacob Sartorius, and following it going live, Travis responded. Posting a photo of Rice to his own Instagram page, Barker wrote that Rice will take the biggest L of his life and he'll record it so Rice can post it on his own YouTube channel. He then asked his followers for a tip on where Rice lives. Although Rice didn't seem to be too fazed by the threat, tweeting out, "If they age is on the clock, they too young for social media, and he just publicly threatened me. Can't he get in trouble for that? Joke's on him, he'll never find me because I'm a ninja." He was a little more upset when his video got taken down. Odds are Travis flagged the video because his 10-year-old daughter was being bullied, or maybe YouTube was on top of it first. Regardless, Rice should be happy it ended where it did. I wouldn't want to be on Travis's bad side. Do you see how hard he could hit the drums? Moving on to number 3, My New Car by Pewdiepie. Now, in the early days of YouTube, when these stars would come into a lot of money, they would buy a car and make a video about it. Of course, some channels still do this, like the Ace family for example, but a lot of YouTubers have tried to steer clear of gloating to their fans about how much money they make. It seems arrogant and inauthentic. But with the trend of YouTubers showing off their flashy whips, PewDiePie decided to have some fun and make a video of his own. As a parody, Pewds bought a beat-up 1996 SUV and left food all over the place, making the car look like a total piece of junk. The video itself was absolutely hilarious, and the only reason why it was taken down was because of a copyright claim. While Pewds is filmed driving around in his brand new car, he decided to play one of KSI's tracks. This wasn't even done in post-production, it was literally playing out of the car's speakers. Whether or not he was making fun of KSI, who's made these types of videos in the past, or wanted to support him, KSI just wasn't having it, and he decided to strike the video with a copyright claim, forcing YouTube to take the video down altogether. And it's a shame, because it is a funny video. Now at number 2, Idubbbz TV's Content Cop on Leafy. This video is one of Idubbbbz's biggest, gaining over 35 million views before it was taken down. If you don't know about the Content Cop series, they were simply videos where Idubbbz would critique other YouTubers' content, as well as their online behavior. People loved the series, and for the most part, Idubbbz would just go after YouTubers who just seemed like they needed to be put in their place. Over the years, Idubbbz has made Content Cop videos on the likes of Jake Paul, Keemstar, and of course Leafy. What do all 3 of these guys have in common? At one point or another, they didn't have the best reputation. More specifically, Leafy was known to be a bully on YouTube. Didn't matter who you were, how old you were, or if you suffered from a disability, Leafy didn't care. And because of this, Idubbbz made a 20-minute video absolutely shredding him. But under YouTube's new anti-harassment and bullying policy, which was implemented just a few months ago, they took the video down. At the end of the day, videos which could be seen as bullying were never supposed to be on YouTube in the first place, so this one was a long time coming. Number 1, Logan Paul's infamous Japan video. You know, the one that made international news. Logan Paul goes into a forest in Japan that is notoriously known for being a common place where people take their own lives. And to no surprise, he stumbled upon someone who had done just that. For whatever reason, maybe out of shock, fear, wanting to push the boundaries, who knows, Logan and his team filmed their findings and then uploaded it to YouTube. Immediately, people all over the world started to attack the vlogger, who then decided to take the video down. Now, as we all know, that kind of stuff has never been allowed on YouTube, at least in the last decade. If Logan himself didn't remove it, YouTube would have shortly after. It is definitely not the type of content that belongs anywhere, let alone YouTube, which is known to be a popular entertainment website for people of all ages all over the world. The last thing they'd want is a 13 or 14-year-old fan of Logan Paul's to watch that video. It could simply scar them for life. After the video was taken down, Logan went on to make countless videos apologizing and donated a large sum of money to a foundation. Since, it seems he's reinvented himself for the better, but unfortunately, this is going to be a part of YouTube and internet history forever.